What is up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. Now, I think I've brought this up before recently. It's something about they promote this quite a bit. I don't know about you all, but man, like every other commercial, if not almost every commercial, for me, as far as YouTube, is always something like this. And here's this lady saying, "Yeah, I'm calling about the $6,400 subsidy."
$6,400 subsidy? Yes, 6,400 credits are real, so I can help you qualify for that quickly. Before we proceed, I'll need to ask you a few questions, but it won't take more than a couple of minutes. That's fine. So this is really real? I'll have enough money for rent, gas, and groceries? It's true. If your annual income is below $50,000, you can qualify for up to a 6,400 health subsidy.
Yay! Whee! Never work a day again. $6,400. That's a lot of money. Okay. That's if you're for me, I don't have a car and I only pay utilities. So if I was to go like rent somewhere, let's say like a 1 bedroom apartment, if as far as taxes goes, now I might be undershooting it and I might be overshooting it here, but I'm just gonna round it up. $1,000 at least now for a 1 bedroom apartment. Used to be like, I don't know, $500 for like a 1 bedroom apartment, but like, I don't know. I'm just like guessing here, right? So even if it was $1,000 for rent, let's say $110 electricity bill, and then let's say that's all I pay because it's an apartment, right? All the other utilities are like included with that, right? Water, trash. So technically, like I still got $4,500, just like rounding it up, right? Right? Like, dude, I don't even have to go to work. Like, what that $1,000 in utility that I used to have to pay, like I had to work my ass off next to free minimum wage just to get that. And yet you have all these commercials here saying, "This means you'll have more money in your pocket."
This means you'll have more money in your pocket for essential expenses like groceries and rent. Do you have any other inquiries before we begin?
See, she just said groceries and rent, free money for you and anyone who decides to call. It's that easy. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for my sister.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for my sister. I'm in the car right now,
Why? You can take off.
and she will be joining me shortly. She would like to know if she could get her own subsidy as well. Of course, we'll set up her own $6,400 subsidy. Let's go ahead and get you all set up, shall we?
See what I'm saying? Free money? No way. Anyways, just wanted to throw that out there while it was on because, like, I keep catching these and I figured that was the perfect time to bring this up. But, and then there's another one where it's like Joe Biden, right? And he's like, "Hello, my fellow Americans. If you or anyone you know would like to have lots of money for free for everything you need, every American should be told," right? And then, like, there's another one, it's like Joe Rogan, and they show him, like, on a show, and he's like, "Call now. I don't know why people haven't heard of this," right? And he's like, the government is giving people free money. Get it now while, or it's still lasting, because in 24 hours, it won't be available no more. Joe Rogan, right? So, like, and like the video they're showing of him talking, like his mouth ain't even going with the words. Like it might even be like artificial intelligence. And I'm like, how is he not suing these people, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe they paid him. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're welcome. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Actually had a deck of midnight.
So, yeah, I've recorded this and taken several videos of this quite a bit. And, well, now they're bringing it up on the news, and let's see what they got to say.
High-level clouds that has been filtering across the south central Texas sky. And take a look at this KSAT Connect photo because of that high-level cloud cover, which is actually made up of ice crystals. Some folks saw this weather phenomenon. This is actually a 22-degree halo. This, of course, occurs when those high clouds are in the sky. When that light
Well, duh.
enters those ice crystals that makes up that deck of clouds, it actually bends it and refracts it by 22 degrees, creating this awesome halo effect. So it's pretty cool. We actually got a few photos in earlier this afternoon.
Okay, so with that being said, that was her. So basically, she's just saying clouds in the sky going over the sun create this effect. Okay. Well, how come this didn't happen before? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a common thing now, right? I know why it's there. You know why it's there, but this is their answer, right? Because, like, I know, like, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 years ago, I don't remember seeing this over the sun, over the moon, all the time, right? Like, I don't even remember one time seeing this effect. So I find it interesting that they're like, yeah, no, don't worry about that. It's just a bunch of clouds. Because when they're high up in the atmosphere, it's really cold, and all their little rain droplets turn into little icicles, and basically it's like a prism, but a circle one. And I'm like, okay.
And this was around lunchtime, so thank you all so much for sending that in to KSAT Connect.
So I don't know. I just find that like really interesting, right? Like it doesn't make any sense to me, for one. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, check this out. So a lot of people are starting to talk about this because it's the mark of the beast, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh no, we're gonna have to do eyeball scanning and palm readings, and right, and it's like, this really doesn't affect me that much at all because nowadays I barely know anyone that even goes in the store. For one. For two, I barely know anyone that even goes to the restaurant anymore, right? Like somebody's either dropping it off for you or like you're picking it up, right? Like there's no need for any of that, right? I don't have to scan my eyes. I don't have to palm my readings. I don't have to brain my damages. So, as far as like this system goes, like there's a lot of contradictions as far as the beast system goes, right? And they're going to put fear in you and scare you and tell you that this is the future, kind of like what Elon Musk did when he was like, electric cars are the future, wee, right? And everybody was like, man, they're so expensive and sleek looking in design, right? They're like, I'm gonna get me one. And then they found out they were pieces of junk. And then the power grid was like, we don't even know if we can power our own power grid. We can barely run our air conditioner, so everybody stop plugging in your damn cars, right? Or else we're gonna go overboard with it, right? So, yeah. There's just so many contradictions all the time. They always like make everything sound so good. They always put all this fear in people, and yet like there's contradictions, right? Like there's no need for all of this because like nobody has to go into the store anymore. Like what's the point in that? Like who goes in this, right? I like to go in just because I like to see what the hell's going on, right? Um, just like how people are, what's at the store, right? Like take a look around, breathe in the air, touch all the things, and just kind of get a feel for what's going on, and just really observe, because a lot of people don't even like observe anything, right? They just like, I don't know, too busy worried about like whatever they're worried about, so this there's really nothing, like, so what, like, who cares? I mean, the only reason why you'd be doing this is because you think that technology is awesome and it's cool and like you want to be part of that, right? Like, but like you don't have to be, right? Like, I mean, everything's digital now, so technically, like, you don't even have to do any of that. Like, it's on your phone. Don't need to scan my eyes. No need to read my palms. It's like I already paid for it with my phone. And this is my phone, right? You can scan my phone, right? Beep. Oh, okay, there you go. Right? So, you know, they say the devil is his most famous name he goes by is the father of lies, and he's really good at it, you know? I mean, he's deceived so many people and still does and knows every trick in the book. Hell, there's pun intended. There's tricks that I don't know that he still can pull on me, right? And but there's one thing about that, you know? There's one thing about that you got to remember. When you're so full of shit and you tell so many lies, eventually it catches up with you because you're so full of shit and you're so full of lies that all those lies counter all those lies and all that bullshit, and you get caught. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't keep up with your own bullshit. Just saying, just saying.